If you love books and reading journals, this video is for you. I started selling digital reading journals and I'm making constant passive income with them through my Bookstagram and Etsy. But first, hi, I'm Nisa and I have a Bookstagram with 30k followers. I made over $10,000 in passive income through digital products and brand deals with my account. And in today's video, I want to show you how to create a reading planner to sell while I'm also creating my 2026 physical reading journal. If you never created any kind of reading planners, don't worry, I'm gonna show you exactly how. I'm also going to show you some ideas that you can include on your pages. So let's get started. We are going to open Pinterest and type in reading journal. And then we are going to open a notes app and start writing what pages you want to include in your reading journal. And it is important that you first come up with the ideas to make it yours. We are using Pinterest purely as inspiration, not to copy. Some pages that we can add to our reading journals are the index page, my bookshelf, my 26 for 2026, favorite books, favorite series, book review pages, monthly wrap-ups and yearly wrap-ups, challenges, and so much more. If you already have an Instagram, you can sell your reading planner there in the link in bio. Or if you don't have any type of audience, you can just sell it on Etsy. I'm going to show you both ways that you can do it. First, the question is, why reading trackers and planners? Well, bookstagrammers and book lovers are always looking for ways to organize their reading, track their progress, and make their reading life prettier. And they're willing to pay for templates that save time and look aesthetic. And I've sold so many of these and people keep coming back for more. As a disclaimer, I'm also selling other types of digital products. If you look into my shop, you will see some ebooks, Notion templates, Canva templates, and I have separate videos for that you can check out into the description of this video and make sure to link them down below. So let's jump into creating these reading planners. We are going to open Canva, and if you don't have Canva Pro, you don't have to worry about it. You can do this with the Canva free version. Once you're in Canva, you're going to click on create a design and then search for document, or you can type in a custom size. For a reading planner, I like to use A4 size because it's standard, easy to print and works well digitally too, so go ahead and select A4. And instead of starting from scratch, we are going to use Canva existing templates as our foundation. On the left side, you'll see the templates tab. Click on that and in the search bar type book review or reading tracker or even planner. You're going to see a ton of gorgeous templates that pop up. Scroll through and find one that matches your aesthetic or what you need for your reading planner. First, we are going to select the front page of our journal. Suggest that after you pick one from the templates list that you try to make it your own. I usually use the templates as the base of my planners or anything I create, and then I use my own style and try to make it my own. Suggest to create the index page and the sidebar at the end, just because we want to know exactly first what we add to our planner. So people usually use these reading journals and planners in general with an iPad or a tablet. They can be used in Canva as is or on the desktop version, but I think it's much easier on an iPad with a pen. So I'm trying to design this with that in mind. First, I'm going to create my bookshelf page, where the plan is to fill in the book spaces as we read and as we go throughout the year, similar to what I did in my physical reading journal. You can select the Elements tab and write bookshelf outline. You can either create your own bookshelves or add some existing ones. You probably noticed already, for the background of my reading journal, I chose a dark gray because I think people are using dark mode on their tablets and desktops, but you can also make it white. The most important page in our reading journal is the book review page. You can again search for it in the design and the templates area. Again, pick one that you like the layout and the format, and you will pick up the style and modify it as you like it. If you scroll through the list, you will find also book trackers and weekly reviews, 100 book challenges. You basically don't have to create anything from scratch. You just need to use the templates and add your own style to it, and also know what kind of pages you want in your planner. If you're not good at designing and you don't like creating these kind of things, but you want to make passive income, another thing that you can do is to actually buy a reading planner that has resale rights and private label rights. You can search for them on Etsy as a reading planner resale. They are usually pretty plain, but you can buy them and edit them yourself. I decided to create my own planner from scratch with the help of the Canva templates. just because I also wanted to create an how-to guide on how to create the planners, and I wanted to add tabs with hyperlinks that I noticed a lot of these resellable templates didn't have. And because I didn't want to just sell another reading planner, I actually wanted people to have access to it through Canva so that they can resell it themselves and edit them themselves, while also having all the hyperlinks and everything else. It took me about 2 months to create my reading planner just because of the things that I mentioned, but again, you can just buy it from Etsy or from my shop and just edit it yourself. You don't have to do it from the scratch. I do want to show you in this video how to create the hyperlinks and add tabs to your reading journal, because as I said, people will probably use it from their iPads and they will want to go through the pages very quickly, not to scroll through it. So first we want to create a new page, and we are going to go to the Elements tab and search for Digital Planner tab or Digital Button. You can use any type of button at this point. You are going to put these tabs on the right side of your page and add a simple text on top of it. For my page, I added tabs for book review page, book library, series library, trackers, favorites, monthly, yearly, TBR, challenges, and notes. Then we are going to right click on the button and select edit link. Here, if you start searching, you can find all the pages in your notebook. You are going to do the same thing for each tab and for each page that you want to link. There are two ways that you can sell this planner. You can sell it as is, as a PDF, and you can do that by going to share and download and selecting PDF standard. People will be able to add records to the planner and use it on their iPads and all of the noting apps. For iPad and Apple devices, GoodNotes 5 is the best app to use for taking notes. This is like the most popular one for digital planning, and it's super easy to use and has amazing features. Another option is Notability, another favorite, and it's great for annotating PDFs. For Android and Samsung tablets, you can use Samsung Notes. You can also use Xodo PDF Reader. It's free and works really well for filling in planners. And cross-platform, works on multiple devices, is Notability, OneNote, and GoodNotes. You can also use it on your computer with apps like Adobe Acrobat or Preview on Mac, even just your regular PDF reader and just type into it. Other option to sell this, and the one I also used, but for this one you need Canva Pro, is to actually use a template link. You can sell this reading planner as a template link for Canva, where people can receive a link and edit the planner as they want. This way you can bump up the price because they can actually resell it if they want. You also include resale rights to it. And honestly, I think this is the best option to do it, because like I said, there are thousands of planners out there and for sure people already have one that they use. If you make your planner more unique and also add some resale rights to it, you have more chances to sell it. Honestly, I have the both options in my shop. I also have the PDF version and also the template link, and so far only my template link sold, which is also with $10 more expensive. So yeah, let's talk about now how to actually sell them. If you have a bookstagram, which I think you probably have because my page is all about bookstagram, don't worry, I will talk about Etsy in a second. I actually suggest using Coffee Shop. If you watch my other videos, you probably heard about it, and in one of them I think I actually talked about how to set it up, but I will do it again just in case. What I love about Coffee is that it's completely free and they do take like 5% from your transactions, which is perfect because Gumroad and other platforms take around 9%. You can find in the description of this video the link for the Coffee Shop. After you create your page with your username and add a profile picture, write a little bio about yourself and what you can create. And once you're set up, you can go to your dashboard, and on the left side you'll see different options. And when you click on shop, that's where you are going to upload your digital products. Suggest that you look on Etsy and see what descriptions other people use for their digital planners. You need to add what's included in it and set up your price. I usually price up the reading planners between $5 and $10 depending on how extensive they are. You can use Canva to create your product images. Your product is set up on your coffee shop. Share the link to your coffee shop everywhere. Put it in your Instagram bio, create posts and reels showing off your planner, make stories about it, post about it here on YouTube, use Pinterest and add pins with it. I suggest you use Linktree, where you can add your link in bio, add your coffee products in it. You can also create a freebie version with just a few pages to give away and then sell the full version. This gets people excited and they want to complete a thing. And the beautiful part about digital products that I keep mentioning is that you create it once and you can sell it over and over again. If you don't have an Instagram account or somewhere to actually promote your links, you can create an Etsy shop and add your product products there. The thing about Etsy is that sometimes it takes months for your first sale, just because you need more products in your shop and people to start trusting you. A great way to drive traffic to your Etsy shop is through Pinterest. You can go to Canva and add a new Pinterest pin template, add your reading journal images in there, schedule 5 pins per day with the link to your coffee shop or your Etsy shop. Favorite way to sell digital products still remains through Bookstagram, just because you have a community there that trusts you and loves your content. They can give you feedback if they don't like something about your planner and you can improve it. You can create Instagram stories and ask people what they would want into a reading planner. The best platform to also market it, and instead of just creating posts like, look, I created a reading journal, the best way to promote it is to actually show how you use it. Made the most sales when I showed people how to use my products rather than just talk about them. If you already have some planners and you already are selling them through Ko-fi or another platform, I also recommend StanStore for your link in bio, which is what I use today. Don't talk a lot about it just because it costs $30 per month to use, and in the beginning when we are testing our waters, we cannot afford $30 for an app. I started using StanStore just after 2 months when I started seeing consistent sales, when I saw some growth on my Instagram. I know a lot of people recommend starting with StanStore from the beginning, and if you have the means and you already have a 9 to 5 that can cover that $30, I do recommend it just because it has the option to gather emails. I talked about this before, but growing an email list is much more important than any other platform. Just because you own those emails and each time you create a new product or you have a sale, you can just send an emails to everyone announcing that. And through StanStore, you can actually grow that email list. You can set up a freebie like a reading planner, but I don't know, smaller, or a content planner or anything else. I have videos talking about this. So if you want to sign up with StanStore, I will add a link in the description for it. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you want me to go in more detail about some of the subjects we talked about, let me know, and type it in the comments if you already have a shop so others can check it out. Hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video. It really helps me to create more, and have a happy new year.